Welcome back to Car Future Wheels, the channel where we dive deep into the cars of tomorrow. Today we're taking a closer look at the brand new 2026 Mazda CX-20, a compact crossover that Mazda has designed to fit right between the smaller CX-5 and the larger CX-30 in terms of versatility, while still carrying forward the Japanese brand's unique approach to design, performance, and value. This isn't just another entry into the crowded crossover market. Mazda has been pushing hard to refine its image as a premium yet affordable automaker, and the CX-20 is a critical piece in that puzzle. So let's take our time walking around it, looking at the exterior design, moving into the interior, discussing the performance, and of course wrapping things up with pricing and overall impressions. The first impression always starts with the front, and the CX-20 doesn't disappoint. Mazda continues to use its Kodo design philosophy, which translates into clean flowing lines that feel alive even when the vehicle is standing still. The front fascia is aggressive without being over the top, with a bold grille that carries a three-dimensional mesh pattern and the signature Mazda emblem sitting proudly in the center. The grille is outlined by a gloss black trim that tapers into slim LED headlights on both sides. These headlights are sharper than previous Mazda designs, almost like the narrowed eyes of a predator. Below them, the daytime running lights extend in a curved wing, giving the car a high-tech look. The lower bumper is sculpted, with angular air inlets that serve more for styling than for actual airflow, though Mazda claims they aid with aerodynamics at highway speeds. The hood itself is long and slightly muscular, with creases that flow naturally toward the windshield, signaling that this isn't just a practical commuter, it wants to be sporty. Moving to the side, you begin to notice how the CX-20 positions itself differently from other compact crossovers. Its proportions are tighter than the CX-30, but Mazda has cleverly given it a stretched beltline to make it feel more planted. The roofline slopes gently toward the rear without compromising headroom too much, while black Tittle A, B, and C pillars create a floating roof effect. The side profile has a pronounced character line that starts at the front fender, travels through the doors, and then sweeps up toward the rear lights, adding a sense of forward momentum. Wheel arches are slightly flared, and depending on the trim level, buyers will get either 18-inch or 20-inch alloy wheels, all featuring Mazda's signature multi-spoke design that blends elegance with performance cues. The ground clearance is right in the sweet spot for city and light adventure driving, not aiming for hardcore off-road, but high enough to give confidence in snow or rough terrain. The side mirrors now house integrated turn signals, and some trims even offer a two-tone body color scheme with contrasting roof options, really appealing to younger buyers who want personalization. At the back, Mazda continues its tradition of sleek yet simple styling. The tailgate is neatly sculpted with slim LED taillights that echo the front design. These lights feature a circular signature element within the housing, giving the car an unmistakable Mazda identity at night. The rear bumper is tidy, integrating subtle reflectors and a faux diffuser. Dual exhaust outlets, finished in chrome on higher trims, hint at the performance that lies under the hood. A small roof spoiler extends slightly over the rear glass, adding a sporty flair and assisting with airflow. The rear window is wide enough to give decent visibility, while a rear wiper is hidden under the spoiler to keep the look uncluttered. The Mazda badge is centrally placed, with CX-20 lettering to the right, understated yet confident. Stepping inside, the 2026 CX-20 is where Mazda wants to surprise people. Mazda has long been praised for interiors that punch above their price class, and this model raises the bar. The cabin is driver-focused, with a clean minimalist design that avoids unnecessary clutter. The dashboard stretches horizontally, featuring soft-touch materials, genuine stitching, and metallic accents that feel like they belong in a more expensive vehicle. The centerpiece is a 12.3-inch infotainment display positioned at the top of the dash, slightly tilted toward the driver. Unlike many brands that chase gigantic touchscreens, Mazda continues with a more balanced approach, using a rotary dial controller on the center console for navigating the system, while still supporting full touchscreen functionality when the vehicle is stationary. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto come standard, both wireless. Seats are another strong point. Even the base models get high-quality cloth with supportive bolstering, while higher trims feature leatherette or full leather upholstery, available in black, gray, or a striking deep red option. Front seats can be power adjustable, heated, and ventilated, with memory settings on the top trims. Rear passengers benefit from slightly more legroom than the CX-30, and the sloping roofline surprisingly doesn't eat too much into headroom. The rear bench can comfortably seat 2 adults with space for a third in the middle on shorter trips. Cargo capacity is generous for the class, offering enough room for weekend gear or a grocery haul, and folding down the rear seats expands the space for bulkier items. Under the hood. When it comes to performance, the CX-20 continues Mazda's philosophy of building cars that are enjoyable to drive. Even in the compact crossover segment, the base engine is a naturally aspirated 2.0-liter 4-cylinder producing around 165 horsepower and 155 pound-feet of torque, paired to a 6-speed automatic transmission. For buyers seeking more power, Mazda offers a 2.5-liter turbocharged engine delivering up to 250 horsepower and 320 pound-feet of torque when running on premium fuel. This makes the CX-20 one of the most powerful crossovers in its class, providing strong acceleration and effortless highway merging. Both engines send power to the front wheels as standard, with Mazda's iActive all-wheel drive system available for those wanting extra traction and stability. Driving dynamics are where Mazda shines, and the CX-20 is no exception. The steering is sharp and responsive, with excellent feedback for a crossover. Suspension tuning strikes a balance between comfort and sportiness, absorbing bumps while keeping body roll in check during spirited cornering. The chassis feels solid, and thanks to Mazda's G-Vectoring Control Plus system, handling feels natural and predictable. For those who care about efficiency, the smaller engine returns around 30 miles per gallon combined, while the turbocharged variant manages around 26 miles per gallon. Mazda is also expected to introduce a mild hybrid system in select markets, which could boost efficiency and provide smoother stop-start operation. Safety is another key part of the package. Standard features include automatic emergency braking, lane keeping assist, adaptive cruise control with stop and go, blind spot monitoring, and rear cross-traffic alert. Higher trims add features like a 360-degree camera, traffic jam assist, and front cross-traffic alert. Mazda's latest software updates make these systems more seamless and less intrusive, enhancing driver confidence without feeling overly controlling. Now let's talk pricing. Mazda has positioned the CX-20 competitively, starting around $25,000 for the base model with front-wheel drive. The mid-level trims, which add leatherette upholstery, larger wheels, and more tech, land in the $29,000 to $32,000 range. Fully loaded models with the turbocharged engine, all-wheel drive, Bose audio, and every safety feature top out around $37,000. Compared to rivals like the Honda HR-V, Toyota Corolla Cross, and Hyundai Kona, the CX-20 feels like it offers more style, stronger performance, and a more premium interior without breaking the bank. As we wrap up, the 2026 Mazda CX-20 emerges as a well-rounded crossover that blends style, practicality, and driving enjoyment in a way few competitors manage. It's not trying to be the biggest or flashiest in its class, but instead focuses on delivering a premium experience at an accessible price. For buyers who value design, interior quality, and driving fun as much as practicality, the CX-20 should definitely be on the short list. Thanks for joining us today on Car Future Wheels for this detailed look at Mazda's newest crossover. If you enjoyed this review, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe for more in-depth car reviews and previews, and drop a comment letting us know what you think of the CX-20. Would you pick it over its rivals? Until next time, keep your wheels turning and your eyes on the future.